I've been doing a series of pieces that are kind of action paintings in the background. You know, but they're loosely poured things. This one's kind of a starry sky. You're looking up at this figure. What the painting is about is this thing I've been studying for a long time, this Western period where all the tribes had everything going for them, and the white man hadn't shown up in great numbers in the West. I was fascinated by this period that was before the Western, before the cowboy, but after Lewis and Clark. So I did a lot of work in Montana. They have a visitor center there. I did some work for them, and then that's how I got my fascination with this time. There were medicine women and men, mostly men, but sometimes women, and then sometimes men that were half women and women that were half men. This figure is like an amalgamation of some stuff I saw in Caitlin and Bodmer, paintings that were done on site in the early 1800s, and they were of medicine men and women, and they would often put on, you know, a bear's skull head draped with fur, and then adorn themselves with all these animals, because they were catching all the energy, the power of all these animals' spirits, and trying to combine all those things into usually healing somebody that was sick, you know. It's good to fail halfway through the painting and find it again. That's when they're really good, if you can pull it back from the brink of destruction. Make something surprising. On the move. Bring the energy. Bring it. Bring it, puppy. All right. This picture is essentially just inspired from life. There's a giant sequoia forest, you know, up there on the Kern, Tulare River. So amazing sights, you know. You get out there at 2 in the morning, shoot your time lapse. I always thought that was a great subject for a picture, that kind of moment where you step outside and look up at the sky. So I've been trying to capture that in a couple of paintings. This is like a companion piece to another thing I did. Backgrounds that are poured, kind of starry skies, and I slap in these little stars here and work in some punchy moonlight, backlight things here, and got my figure going. Some gold paint accents. For me is a thing I do because I get excited as the image comes into existence. What happens is I start with generally something very loose and splashy, and then I kind of discover what the picture is going to be halfway in. Often I go in a completely opposite direction, or I discard the picture, or I just wipe it out and start again. But essentially for me, painting's not about having a bunch of product, but about giving me something that I always love it when things come together at the end. It's like Andrew Wyeth said, you know, why are you so successful? He said, it's because I don't let the bad ones escape. For me, I've been an animator and a computer graphics person, and a person that helped out a lot of the video artists very early on back in New York. I was kind of a technical and creative help. So somebody once told me that what my paintings are is that I paint the bucket list. I paint your bucket list or anybody's bucket list. You know, I paint like the shit you'd like to, the place you'd like to be at the moment where it's all happening and where the sun's nice and the light's pretty and you're in this exotic place and life is golden. It's the way it should be.